What we got going on today, fellas?
It's day 8.
Day
we got
8.
6 more days now.
Yeah, that's cutting it. That ain't cutting it close because we gonna do it. Yeah, we might end up making it before. You know what I'm saying?
And plus, we're not really doing full days. We're doing like 3-4 hour days.
Right. Like today, we're gonna do 5 hours. Nah, it's like, wait, what time is it? Hold on. 1:46. Look at that. 1:46, and we'll probably be out of here at like 6 o'clock. So around like 5 hours, almost 4.5. Right. So you see how nothing is set up in here yet. You see how nothing, you know, not at all, not a thing on this, on the firewall. End of the day, it should have everything. So we should be good. We're going to drop the K member because that's disgusting because I'm going to get the plate and I'm not trying to sit on. Look at it. Look at that. I'm not trying to sit on none of that. I don't know what exploded. Maybe it was the power steering line or something. I have no idea, but it's disgusting. We're going to take that down too. I got the plate to go.
For cutting wheels too.
Yeah, finally got those and the little
flat disc.
Yeah, a little flat disc, a little sanding wheel pretty much to get all that rust off. And for the people out there that's doing like spot welds as well too, get yourself some weld through primer. I'm guessing this is the top brand, U-Pole. Like, we don't really use a whole bunch of this stuff, so this stuff is like $30 a can. So be careful, be on the lookout. You could probably use something else, but I'm pretty sure this $30 can, it ain't never gonna see no rust underneath. So what we'll be doing, we're gonna be getting all these brackets off of here. So the CCRN, we're gonna get the brackets off of that to actually bolt that up to there. We need the ABS brackets so we can bolt it up to there. All the lines for the ABS. This fuse panel, we're gonna need the brackets off of that, make brackets for that, and then cut the little box. So you see this hole right here, you see that big old hole? That's for all the lines and everything to go through on the new edges. We don't have that on the Fox.
Hey, but X marks the spot, baby.
It sure does. It's crazy how they actually did that. They were planning this all along. Oh, and then the sway bar mounts as well too. So that's gonna be all hopefully our plan for today, and we'll get it knocked out and get back to y'all. So let us get started, and then we'll show you guys the process the usual. Look at that. Ooh, stop recording. Look, it started back. What's up? Look at that. This new little remote that we got for the camera and stuff. I like it though. So if we're at a distance, we can actually start recording. So I'm gonna get going on this. I'm gonna cut this little outer edge off, this little lip. I'm gonna cut this out, cut it off, get all this gunk stuff out, and go from there. Yeah, might actually take the cable out, I don't know, and then afterwards get the rust off. So let's get started, baby. Okay, so now taking an extra safety precaution, because yeah, that stuff is nasty, and especially with this grinding or the basically like sanding the rust down, it's gonna be everywhere. So protection always, baby, because you don't want to breathe none of this nasty stuff in. Let's get started. All right, so I'm done, kinda. So what I'm gonna do is, I can't reach in there with this little sanding wheel, so I'm gonna get it with a razor and try to sand it down with a little bit of the rest. This is like the only part that's left because this part is dented in. That's probably the reason why there's rust right here. So try to get the rest of this and maybe push it out, maybe, I don't know. So that's pretty much it on this one. Also, I'm gonna go on the inside. I'm gonna cut the rest of this back because it needs a little bit more in the inside. Don't want to cut this off because this frame rail is going to go back to its original spot on the plate. So let's get it. So now what I'm gonna do, because the sanding wheel didn't really get much, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the Dremel. I'm gonna just get like a little, basically like a little sanding. I'm not cutting through it or anything like that. I'm cutting down all the way to where the rust is completely gone. I know they have spray for rust prevention and stuff like that, and to basically stop the rusting, but I want it all gone, and you're never gonna see this anyways. So while I'm here, I'm gonna just get it down with the Dremel. It's basically right here and then right here, those main rust spots that you've seen before. Now I'm gonna finally hit it and actually get it down to where it's actual metal. So look, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Basically hitting it with the Dremel just sideways, going up and down, because as you can see, it's yeah, the rust is still there. It's just basically sanded and smoothed over. I don't want that, so I'm gonna hit it with the Dremel right now. All this stuff is going away. You can kind of see it a little bit. All the little black dots are gone. There's black dots all right here, and then mainly right here. When I hit it with the Dremel, little rust cloud comes up. So I'm gonna finish that and get going hopefully on the plate soon. I got the sound deadener on the firewall. Got that off. Took the little bracket off the hood latch. That way I could actually yank it out fully and completely. Boom. And I have this safe and away from the welding. That way it doesn't catch on fire, burn, do all sorts of stuff. So put that somewhere safe. Now we got an open canvas, baby. Got to cut this a little bit more over so that we could actually fit the that plate in correctly. Let's get started, baby.
Dang, homie, we haven't used this welder in years. We bought these things, or try bought these things.
Can we?
How long ago did you buy these?
Like a month.
You bought these 2 months ago, homie. 3 months ago.
Yeah, big upgrade.
We haven't
Harbor Freight special.
We haven't touched this welder in months, ever since the tubular swap.
Harbor Freight
Special.
gloves. Yeah, special. Moved on to Lincoln.
And they kind of match too. They do match, which is kind of dope. Look at the new helmet though. I don't know if y'all seen this.
We've been seeing this, dude.
Well, we haven't welded in so long. I don't know.
I forgot how to weld.
Yep. We about to see his bubble gums.
It's like riding a bike, homie.
He forgot to turn it on. You want to explain to the camera what you about to do to him?
Well, I'm about to close up this hole on the bottom of this plate, where the plate's supposed to go, because it's just a hole that shouldn't be there. We'll close that up and then hopefully get the plate on after. Char's gonna cut it. When he's done with that, I'm gonna primer it and then hopefully get it going and get it on. And then that way we can hurry up and do this, unplug it from the house extension cable, because that's stopping everybody from working. So we gotta get this done fast. Let's roll. All right, so give it a nice little clean before you spray anything on here. I'm just using brake cleaner. It works, you know. It cleans a lot of stuff off. Clean this before you prime it, and then prime it right after. Should be him, Jim. Oh,
That's a perfect spot to put it.
all right. While Travis doing all this loud stuff, I'll be doing the primer real quick. I got it going good pretty much. Let's get it. Alright, so we laid the first coat. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, let it dry, and I'm gonna hit it with a second coat, and then start going. Well, now it's done. It's painted on that side. Now I'm just doing the plate. All right, look at that. Rose gold, baby. Sponsors. State nomination new video sponsored by Raycon. No, I'm just playing. Nah, it looks dope though. I actually like this color. This would be nice. But it's time to smack this on. So let's get this on. I'm gonna probably put something around this. We don't have nothing right now. That's why I was taking down the little rust parts right there, because we don't have the can for the rust and stuff. But I'm probably gonna just throw some silicone on it. I don't know, just to get it done and over with right now. So let's get started welding, maybe. Right, all finished. Now, I would fill those in, but it's all grabbed, and these parts are dented in anyways from the original old spot welds. So I'm not really tripping. And also, if I ever need to take off, or if anybody else needs to take off the plate, they'll be able to see where it's at. We might just put body filler on it to actually make it smooth, but everything that's locked. That's never coming off. Yeah, so that pretty much completes the night, and yeah, see y'all tomorrow.
Didn't finish with those brackets yesterday. Torrance main focus was this, so couldn't get those on because we'd be in the way of each other. So today I'll get the fuse panel on right here. There's a mount right here, and then on this car we're gonna have to close that hole, that hole, that hole, that hole, that hole, and then we're gonna have to make some new ones up top right here for the AC. And then we got to do the heater cord to come out too, and then we'll get one more opening that's gonna go right here. right here is an oval for the ECU, so we'll get that cut out too. But yeah, time to get started. I'm about to steal some of this camera real quick. All right, so we're gonna do the fuse box. What you want to do is gather washer reservoir tight, put it in. Don't mount it up, just put it in, see where you need to go. You got a fuse panel, you gotta figure out where you're gonna put it. So you got a washer reservoir on the red notch. We did it like this close, where I can still pop it open. So this one will probably do the same. About right there. We'll be good to go. Man.
This guy is over here dying.
Don't ever.
Because he ate some of these. These ain't even hot. He over there.
Pack a punch on me. I ain't built for the hot Cheetos like that.
You eat the regular ones all the time?
Yeah, those is, the little bags seem like they the Men in Black little guns. There's little, but it pack a huge punch. Let's get to it and we'll size it up. So you put the bracket on, get you a paint marker, size it up. Don't want to go too high. Don't go higher than the strut tower. Mark the side, mark that, the bottom bracket, and we're good to go. Right there, got that line right down.
So while Travis finishing up the fuse box panel, I'm about to go ahead and start on the ABS brackets. Before you guys start, you guys always want to make sure that you guys double check and see if it fits and if it will clear the radiator. So measure twice, cut once. You can always fill in the holes, but who wants to do that twice?
All right, so Boog got the ABS up. Brake lines look a little bad from the accident, but try to bend them back as best we can. But we're not completely done with the car, but once we do get it running, and we'll park it, put it to the side, and once we get it ready to paint, that's when we're gonna cover all these holes. So what we're doing right now is once Boog takes this ABS back off, he'll put that green marker on the hole we're keeping. And the same goes with everything else. This bracket, the fuse panel bracket, and then we'll have these. And then when we go to paint it, do the body work, all the holes will get covered up. Except for the, you know, these ones. We like those ones. Nice and symmetrical. But yeah, we'll get to it. I'm gonna take the air box out of the Mach 1, and then we'll get started with that one on this. And the ECU.
So Travis over there about to cut the hole out for the engine electrical. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this brake booster, but first I gotta drill this hole for sure, this hole for sure, and these ones might need to get drilled too. But we'll see. Let's get started. What up, y'all?
All right, that's about it. Got all the brackets, so yeah.
The ABS is done, fuse box is done, cut out the holes for the brake booster done. We're not gonna install that tonight.
Mini fuse box.
Is that a mini fuse box?
That's a relay.
I didn't know what the name is. I was like,
He just pointed at it for like a cool 2 minutes.
Travis was supposed to film it for me, that's why.
Then we got the ECU harness going through. I got to deburr it and finish up that top. It's looking a little tacky. And then all we got left for the brackets are cruise control.
Do we really need cruise control on it?
Yeah, why not?
We're gonna get this barred. We're gonna eventually get it barred.
Yeah. But next week we're gonna do the dashboard, and then hopefully, I know, you know, we've been hoping for a lot, you know, hoping to get done, and we're a little behind. Hopefully we start to drop the motor in by next video.
Yeah, and this video is going to be a little short because a lot of it's labor intensive and time consuming cutting these holes. There's not much to it.
Sir.
We'll catch y'all next week as usual. Stang D. We out.